Hi, Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, and oracle card advisor. Just thought I'd explain real quick. Um, I see, I hear, I feel, I sense, I know. Sometimes taste and smell, but not too often. I, oop, oop, butterfly, it's gone. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, it's like, this is sometimes like spiritual charades. Sometimes a lot of it, they'll show me a picture and I need to describe it to you and get the feelings from it. A lot of it I talk, I hear sentences and stuff, but so you might have to think outside the box a little bit. Names, I stink at names. So if it's a male like Tom, I might say Tom, and it might be a male with a T or a TO name. So you might have to think outside the box just a little bit. Don't throw the whole reading away and poo-poo it if I say the wrong name or something, because it's close. It's just the way that we communicate. So we'll see how many charades we're going to get from Nola. Oh, she comes through bigger than life. Bigger than life. Like her energy like filled a room with, but it's a loving energy. It's a happy, lighthearted, loving energy as she steps forward, but it's like huge, which is good. And now she's going to, I let them run the show. They know best what we need to hear, what needs to be said. So even though I ask for questions ahead of time, we'll see if she can get her to answer those, but they know best what we need to see or hear. So she's showing herself sitting in a rocking recliner, and I'm going to say it looks like she's stringing popcorn. You know, like for decoration on the tree. It looks like popcorn. She's actually, right now, she's dressed like Mrs. Santa Claus, or what I think Mrs. Santa Claus. She's got the red Mrs. Santa Claus dress on. She's got a white cloth little, oh man, I don't know what to call it, bonnet type thing with a red ribbon around it. And she's getting stuff out of this bag and she's putting it over here, and it's Christmas decorations. She's putting it there, putting it there, putting it there, and like scurrying around them like, ooh, I can't wait to get this done. It's so pretty. She's going to the window. See what we're going to do at the window. She's putting something in or on the window. Like maybe sticking to the window, it's a glass. I can't tell for sure. Sometimes the images are a little blurry, but hopefully it's close enough where you'll understand. In or on the window. She's hanging a long string with mistletoe on the bottom of it. Christmas music playing in the background. And there's a cat sitting there looking at her. This one looks like a Siamese. First it looked like a different cat. Let's see if we're going to show more than one cat. This one looks kind of like Siamese. That's watching her. So she has this cat with her now. I don't smell very often, but I smell delicious smells coming from the kitchen. She's still in the living room. She's still got her little Mrs. Claus type thing on. But there's all kinds of activity in the kitchen. She's showing a turkey dressing, ham, and I'm not even going to name all the other things. She's fixing Christmas dinner. She loved having her family for Christmas. It was not work. It was fun. Okay, so she's showing, she plopped herself down at the table. She's got a knife and a fork. She's got them like this on the table. She goes, I'm ready. I'm going to be there. Sorry, I hope the dogs don't bark. Shh. I'm going to be there. Sorry, my grandson came in. You might even want to set a place for me. I'll bet y'all don't cook as good as I can, and she's showing me a pie. Pumpkin or squash pie. Don't need that whipped cream, even though I love it. It's perfect the way it is. I don't know if she's talking about her pie or somebody's going to make one that's perfect. It's awesome. She's still sitting there with her knife and fork. You don't think you can keep me away from Christmas dinner, do you? She's going to bring you a present. And she's going to bring a red bird, cardinal, which kind of the universal sign. Red birds, butterflies, coins, and feathers are the signs that everybody is starting to acknowledge that your loved one sends you. And they do those because everybody knows those are signs. But they also do many more things. You're just not tuned into it. You just don't realize that they're signs. So let's see what she's going to show. She's going to send a red bird on Christmas Day. And it's by a kitchen window. She's showing it inside the house. So I don't know if you have maybe a little ceramic red bird in the kitchen somewhere. She's talking about something that is going to roll off the counter. Something's going to roll off the counter. She's showing an orange, but it may not be an orange that does it. But that, she might just be showing that because it has happened before when I've talked about it in somebody else's reading. And you're going to see curtains move. She is in this kitchen and she is scurrying. I mean, she's scurrying. She's running around doing everything and happy as a lark. And she's mentioning a dog. Let me see if I can get a picture of this dog. I saw him and then he kind of faded. Hang on. This dog looks like a larger dog, real short hair, what I would call a brindle color. Ears hang down. I don't know what kind of dog. I'm not even seeing the dog's face. He's got his head turned kind of back, so they want me to see the ears for some reason. Long tail. Guard dog. She's acknowledging this dog. No. Sorry, grandson. Doesn't understand the concept of no. You know how they are. Let's see. Let me see what the questions Kelly sent me. Did it happen fast? She snapped her fingers, which is my sign for it happened very fast, just very fast. She's not wanting to talk about it. She's more interested in the Christmas dinner. She said very fast, I had an idea. I kind of thought something might be wrong, but I was too busy to worry about it at the time. I had more important things to do. And now I'm hearing sleigh bells. I'm hearing jingle bells. I'm hearing those type of bells. Okay, so you know how when you get that long thing of bells, but the big bells, it's not going to be little tink. Well, it might sound a little like this because it's usually doesn't come across as loud as they try to make it. They really try, but it takes a lot to make them for them to make something do that. So if you ever have one of those things that has them long, like I've got a string of them, the big round bells. She's okay. You're going to hear that sound in the kitchen, and on Christmas Day you hear that sound everywhere. You know, movies, whatever. So I don't know how we're going to distinguish her trying to make that sound with it just being her and not just regular other Christmas stuff. I don't know how to explain that. Sorry. But usually when they make a noise like that, it's you're out of the room. She's still showing the kitchen. She's going to be really in that kitchen. She's showing the kitchen, so it's going to happen in the kitchen probably, but you're going to be in the other room when you hear it, because it usually doesn't happen when you're in the same room. That you're going to hear this tinkling of the bells. You're also going to hear the noise, probably not while you're in the same room, cabinets opening and the oven door opening and shutting. You'll hear that. When you get noises like that, just say, I recognize it. I understand that it's a sign from you. I love you. Bring me more. And once they understand that you have finally gotten one of their signs, that you actually recognize it, you'll get more. You'll get more, and you'll get more. Yeah. They're sending us signs all the time. They want us to know that they're still with us. She said there's nothing you could have done. It was my predestined time to go. That it's okay. That why do you think you could have done something different? It doesn't work like that. I know you miss me, but I'm still there. She said it like that. I'm still there. Let's see if we can get something besides just on Christmas Day. All right, now she's in a car. Do you have something on your visor in your car, or something hanging down from the mirror, something in that area above the driver's seat that's connected to her? Something of hers, or a picture of her stuck up there, or something. She's acknowledging this. And she's showing me a deer jumping across the road in front of this car. She's not saying for sure why. I don't know if one's going to jump out and stand there and look at you and that's going to be another sign, or if this is something that's already happened. She's saying near miss. Let's see what else she wants to show. She says, I'm with Grandma and Grandpa. And there's two other people in the kitchen with her. I believe that she means your Grandma and Grandpa. And Grandma's fussing around and getting in my way. And she's trying to tell me what to do. And it's funny, usually the men are the same, almost. It's always the women that are in there yakking and getting in the way. And he's kind of standing there just, okay, I'm here. I'm letting you know I'm here. We're still bantering back and forth. And I think she means that in a maybe nipping at each other way, you know. She's talking about a choir, like a church choir. And the beautiful music. The beautiful music of the organ and the choir. And she mentions a herald. Now, remember, I said, I kind of get names. She's acknowledging a herald. So it might just be a male with an H or an HA name. This is where you might have to think outside the box. She came around and walked around behind me. Let's see where we're going now. She says, my computer sits on my dining room table, and I have all my Oracle cards and stuff stacked up here. It's kind of cluttered. It's full. She came around behind me and she went over here and she says, you need to get all this stuff off your table. You don't have room to sit down and eat with your family. Mom's bitching at me. See where she's gonna go now, what she's up to. Okay, never had one do this. I have this owl. He's this freaking tall, this freaking wide. My daughter got me last year or the year before. It's actually a Christmas decoration. It lights up, you know, when you plug it in. Even though it's big, I keep it in my living room. She's over there standing by it. She likes it. She says an owl is going to be another one of your signs. And she also says, look it up as a totem animal. A totem animal, I can't even describe because I haven't gotten into totem animals too much. But Google, if you know how to Google totem animal owl and read the description of whatever it says. And owl is one of my really big signs. See, L, owls, and owls. And there's another one over here somewhere. And so that's going to be another one of her signs is an owl. And you'll get them on the TV, on the computer, on Facebook, on billboards, walking through Walmart. All of a sudden, your head will be turned. You'll feel this impulse to turn. Your attention will be drawn to something, and there'll be an owl sitting there, or a card with an owl on it. Something. That's another sign. That's. I don't know how to explain it, but when you get that, go. I see it. I understand. I love you. Send me more. Okay, she's drawing my attention to something else. Let me see what it is. Something in my kitchen. Oh, I think that thing hanging there is a butterfly. Butterflies are one of the universal ones. I don't know if I already said that. Yeah, I hate for it to be just any old butterfly. I don't know if it's going to be any and every butterfly. Let me explain. Like my first sign, I kept saying, "Where's my sign, Bob? Where's my sign?" And 10 times when I went to the cemetery, there would be a white butterfly come and circle around me and leave. And about the 10th time of going out there, I went, "That's my sign. That's a white, mine is just white, a white butterfly." So I think you're going to see a certain color because she put that in my head, you know. You'll see a certain color so many times and then you'll know that's the one. She's saying, you were awfully good children. Not sure that I deserved as much love as you gave me. Even though when you were younger, I wanted to bop you over the head many, many, many times. You are such awesome and loving children. And she says, I know sometimes you struggle. Just remember the love we had. and hold that close. And that will see you through. When your children make you where you want to bop them over the head, just remember, once I got over my med, you always got a hug and cookies. Carry on the tradition. Now she's mentioning a zebra. She's showing me a zebra. She says horse, but it's a striped zebra. Don't know why. Anything that you do not understand now, you might want to write it down, because tomorrow, next week, next month, all of a sudden something will jog your memory and you go, oh, I know why she said this or showed me that, or it's going to happen that you're going to see this. I don't know why it says a horse. I see the letters a horse, but I see a picture of a black and white zebra, so we'll see. Keep it in mind. Rain. She mentions rain. Don't know why. Rain. R-A-I-N. Anything she throws out, I'm going to throw out. And she's making a big deal out of a scarf around her neck. So at some point, somebody had given her a scarf that was a very special present to her. That she felt like had a lot of love in it. When she wore it, she felt like snuggling with it. She's not wanting, she wanted to just stay in that kitchen. I have no idea what this means. She's back in the living room, sitting in that rocking recliner. There's a male, not a young one, at least an adult, laying on the couch. He's got his foot up on the couch, and she says, "Get your foot off my couch." You know better. Get your foot down off my couch. I'm not sure who this male is. And don't put it on my coffee table either. She says, "I love you all so much." All right, now I'm hearing the song "Hark the Herald Angels Sing." Now, she already said the name. I think I said Harold earlier. Now she's singing "Hark the Herald Angels Sing," and it's like I'm in a church service. Glory to the newborn King. God and sinners reconcile. Just hearing the whole song. I don't know why I'm hearing the whole song. Usually they'll just give me a little verse or two of the song, but the whole thing's playing through my head. And she's showing a church that is, the organ is like a cathedral. The organ isn't just a little organ, it is the full back pipes, like really big pipes going way up to towards the ceiling. Lots of pipes. This is like a big deal. She says give reverence because he is real. Always be grateful. Now she's showing her son like at a desk, leaned over, looking at some papers, and he's scratching his head, like looking at bills, writing out checks, payments to pay the bills, and wondering, how am I going to make all these ends meet? And she says she wants you to get up and get away from that table and remember that it's not all about money, that you got the wrong picture if you're worried about the money. It's about love. It's about family. It's not about the nicest car. You will be provided for. Because even if we had lived in a box, we all still would have loved each other. That's the bottom line. I heard Harold again. There's also a younger male with her. I don't know if she's going to show me him well enough that I can describe him. No, that's not the one. Younger male. Nicely dressed. I can't see him well enough to tell his age. Not young like a teenager, but older than that. Kind of a slim body, darker features, darker hair. She has him with her too. I can't tell how old. I can't tell 30s or 20. I don't know why he's not coming through enough. He liked to dress very nice. She wants you to know that he's there with her. I'm sorry, I'm not getting enough to be able to describe him very well. She says, don't forget to go outside and feed the birds when it's cold. Breadcrumbs and seed. Yeah, some of these other images she's bringing in just aren't coming in clear enough. I don't know why we're not getting them closer. All right. got a necklace hanging right in front of my face. I guess she figures, you wanted it closer, here you go. It's on a silver chain. It's very dainty. It's very dainty. It's got a little silver thing on it. It almost looks like it has a pearl or something. Like the silver thing is, oh crap. How can I describe this? What she's showing me is it has a little silver piece, and then there's something, a diamond, a pearl, or something hanging off it, but it's dainty. And somebody has this, and she's acknowledging that she's very happy this person has it because they cherish it, because it was hers. And there's earrings too. She says, I'm happy you can enjoy that. She's also mentioning a ring. But she says, I don't care about that stuff now. I'm in a good place. I'm relaxed. I'm happy. I'm healthy. There is no pain, there's only love. And more people should realize that while they're still there, that it should be this way while we're still there. Let go of any regrets. She's shown me her personality now. She wants to slap her knee, laugh real loud, something looks like a glass of tea, and she wants to play cards, play games. Play cards, play games. Family games. Sit around the campfire. Like I said, I'm just going to throw out anything she says. Sit around the campfire with the s'mores. Quit worrying about all the financial stuff. A little popcorn, a little more popcorn and movies together. Don't let everyday life get you down. It's coming in a little slower now. She's getting ready to leave, I think. She just wanting to harp about family. So I hope you've gotten enough evidence out of this, even though we haven't got a lot. I don't like to spend all my time doing evidence because I feel like that's too much about me. Look at me. Look at all the evidence I can get. I'd like to get a little bit of evidence so you know for sure it's her and the messages are more important. What she has to say is more important. She says, everybody looks at life wrong. It's about the fancy house and the fancy car, and that's not what it's about. It's not about the material world. She's showing a great big red heart like on her chest. I love you guys this much, and it grew. She said, I am around. when you see that little wisp, the curtain kind of moves a smidgen. I don't know if she's showing me a living room now. And there's no air moving. That's me. She's trying to get your attention. Did one of you have trouble with your doorbell? Your doorbell maybe ringing when it shouldn't, or maybe not ringing when it should. She's saying something about the doorbell. Pushing on the doorbell. So she's tried several different ways, and I'm sure there's more that she's not telling me, to let you know that she's still there. Talk to her. Oh, yeah, she wants me to tell you that. Talk to her. She can hear you. It's just like she's on the other side of the wall. You can't see her, but she can hear you. They can hear you. I promise you. You just can't hear them. Sometimes I'm just the vessel. I'm just the messenger. Sometimes you need somebody like me to hear them. She said, stop. She wasn't talking to me. She's talking to one of you. Stop pulling your hair out. Stop pulling your hair out and stop worrying so much. I'm not sure who she's talking to. It's not me. But talk to her. Ask her. I always give the sermon that let's say you're having financial problems and Uncle Joe was horrible with money and he's up there. Don't ask him to open doors for you or put things, but you ask the ones that know about how things work down here in whatever field, whatever area you need help in. So talk to her. You want more love in your life? Ask her to open those doors. It's up to you to step through them. It's your free will choice. They can open doors for you. They can bring you the perfect person. They can bring you the richest, most gorgeous man in the world or woman, whichever. And you can pick the trash man or woman. That's your free will choice. But ask them, because they cannot override your free will choice. But they can open doors for you and give you the opportunity to go have some better, I'm saying that wrong, sorry. To have those opportunities. They really can. Talk to her, she can hear you. There's something in somebody's house on a table. It's a picture of her, and there's something else by the picture in honor of her, and she knows that. And she goes like this because it makes her heart feel good that she is loved that much. She knows how much she was loved. She's honoring that. She wants you guys all to know that she loved you all that much. I want you all to know what a blessing you were to me during my time there. And I felt like the luckiest woman in the world. Okay, she's holding up. She has a white and a yellow flower. And I don't know what kind of flower they are. It's like about the size of a tulip, but it doesn't look like a tulip. It's not a rose. Kind of like an iris. But I don't know that I've ever seen any white or yellow ones. But hey, she knows what she's doing. She's handing one to each of you. And if I could describe this flower better, She says you're going, she said it's not going to be any certain flower. She said that's why she's making it kind of dim. It's not going to be any certain flower, but you will be walking along and you'll be drawn, pulled to look down, and there's going to be a single flower laying in your path. Not attached to anything around. Don't know how it got there. Probably happened in your house. I've had it happen in my house. Just walk through the room 10 times and all of a sudden the next time you walk through there's, where did that come from? So keep your eyes open for a single flower, not sure what kind. Maybe she's just going to use anything that's around that area that's going to be right in your path when you look down. Just not growing, picked. It's been picked. I was going to ask her, is that right? Have I got it right? And she said yes. So it's like, you cut a flower off and it's just there. Not a growing flower. Okay, she's ready to leave. She said she will be there for Christmas dinner. She wouldn't miss it for the world. If you feel so inclined, set her a plate. I'm serious, invite her. Invite her to dinner. No, not yet. Sorry, grandson. They're out of school this week. Invite her to dinner. Literally, sit down in your chair and say, Mom, I would like you to come to dinner. She'll show up in some way. You will see this red bird or a butterfly or something, or hear, I don't remember what else I said. Sorry, I don't remember my readings. I hope you understood the messages. Much love to you. Your mom feels like a very sweet lady, very sweet and loving. So I hope you enjoy. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, and oracle card advisor. I was going to see if she had any last second words. Just blowing you kisses. Just blowing kisses. Okay. And I will too. See y'all later. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to talk to your loved one, for giving me this opportunity, for trusting me with your loved one. Later. Have an awesome holiday.